Hi Aquarius, welcome to your January 2020 reading. My name is Shay. Happy New Year, boo, okay? I'm so excited. Let's go ahead and get your reading going. What does the zodiac sign Aquarius need to know about January 2020? Wow, y'all out the deck. But I feel the need to say, like before we even start, that you need to come together with people, or you will be coming together with people in January 2020. So you got a lot going on, boo. I'm not gonna lie to you. The word capricious came up, and I think capricious, I think a Capricorn, and then there's like a goat, and that's the Capricorn. But yeah, some of you are all about the cash flow, all about the money. You are staying 10 toes down. You are stepping on your money. You are worried about your money. You are trying to build something. You are trying to climb the highest mountain. That is great. That is cool. There is, I must say out the gate, there is a necessity to be alone so that you can get where you're going. Sorry if y'all see that incense smoke. There's a necessity to be alone to get where you're going. If some of you are worried about love in regards to feeling like you don't have any romantic love in your life, it's I almost feel the need to say for a lot of you, it's for a purpose. That's a reason for that. Because I think love may be a very big distraction for you. Relationships may be a big distraction for you. And the universe kind of needs you to focus. So they're kind of putting you on this path of like, okay, if you want this success, love is just going to have to wait. Some of you may be doing that anyway. But I did want to mention that. There is some type of conflicts going on in love and relationships. This may be over with, but there's some bad energy and bad vibes in regards to your romantic relationships that I keep hearing, which is why I heard the word come together. Now, it's so much going on. Like, I feel like there's an impatience in you guys' reading. There's a like vanity going on. There's some pride going on. And I think that that's causing fights around you. There's things that you want that I think you may be over pushing for. Or again, you may be asking things out of people that you may not be willing to give. You may be, throwing your nose down at folks or any type of negativity in regards to that. Hold on. There it is. You're not really in a position to get the things that you want. And I think a lot of it is this a negative energy around you or a negative mind state that you are carrying around yourself. And I just heard this message the other day, but now I'm realizing it's for you, that it's like sometimes the universe prevents us from getting certain things because we're not in an environment to have them. So a lot of the times you do have to make your environment reflect the goal or reflect what you want. So if you're saying like, okay, I want love, but you know that you're a very selfish person, or you're not a person who likes to give to other people, or you're not a person who is very like kind-hearted or loving, but you want a kind-hearted and loving love, you can't anticipate that if that's not what you're giving out. And I'm not saying that to anyone personally. I think it's just more of me trying to give you an idea of how you need to create the environment so that it can come in. So if you want love, you got to create a loving environment so that love can be welcomed in. Same kind of concept. Same thing with money. And I feel like that is what's going on. So the universe is almost pushing it away just so that you don't push it away when they give it to you. So it's not that it's not coming, but I think you're either realizing that in January or it's already started to manifest itself. So like I said, I was singing come together at the beginning of your reading. You're going to come together with people. You're going to start working with people. You may be starting or at least inspiring to associate with better people or people who understand you. Maybe in the past you weren't, and you were associating with people who, tore you down or didn't really match the frequency you were trying to get on. But now that's going to start to happen, especially with the guardian angel and the 10 of water, with all those fishes lifting each other up. So your associations are going to get better. It's almost as if you had to go through that hard time so that you can get to the positive times that you were trying to manifest for yourself. Okay? So those are all good things. I see the growth in your reading. There is a little bit of concerning negative energy, but as long as you're cleansing that out, good things will happen, okay? So we're going to move on to your financial cards, finances and career cards, y'all. You know I can't talk. Okay, so the first thing that popped out and was like pretty much in my face is no more complaining, okay? Affirmations of victimhood don't do you no good, boo. Okay, so you need to and let me not speak in indefinites like that. When you complain, you are almost speaking that into your aura. If you want things to change, you have to stop complaining. We're human. We're going to complain. But I more so mean if it's to a point where you're complaining literally in every room that you come in, you're complaining to yourself mentally, writing it down. Like you got this energy of negativity around a situation. That's all you're going to see reflected back. So you have to create the environment. Maybe stop spreading that negativity around yourself and around those around you, so that way the universe can grab onto the things you actually want. Okay, so we have block out distractions. Remember we talked about distractions earlier. Some of you may be supplementing or filling in the gaps Yeah, and this is really coming straight download. Like, some of you may be filling in the gaps with various things. So whether that's food, whether that's attention, whether that's conversation, like you're filling in the gaps when you really just need to be focused on the goal. And you know what your goal is. When I just said that, you were like, damn, I know what she's talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Focus on your goal. Stop trying to supplement it because you don't believe in it or because you're frustrated with it. Sometimes you actually physically have to work at something, and not work at something so much where you, like I said, run yourself into the ground. You don't have to focus that hard, but you do need to be intentional. That's the word. Be intentional and block out distractions. This is what I'm doing. Block out distractions. When that's over, then I can come back and kick it or whatever you are doing. And then we have several vows of poverty. So we're coming right back to that. If you feel like you broke, you broke. And I'm saying every single time. If you are attached to not having and you move in that way all the time, that's what's gonna show up. So for example, if you find yourself doing things because you don't have something, that's worse than doing something because you enjoy it or because you feel like it'll better you in the future. That comes from a place of fear. That comes from a place of lack. If it comes from a place of lack, then that means that's what you're manifesting. I know that that's annoying to hear month after month for anybody, but it's the truth. You want better, you have to believe better. So maybe it's time to do that inner work with yourself about how you feel about money and like your ancestors and how they take money, okay? We're going to move on to your love and relationship cards now. Y'all got 3. Y'all special because I only normally like to pull 1 or 2. So the first thing out the door was, taking out the trash, right? So it says, finally dumping that loser, cutting ties, emotional clearing, self-love, spring cleaning, and healing. I just was talking about needing to do the shadow work. I feel like some of you are in this space. Like, it may be time for you to cut ties with people who no longer are going in the direction that you're trying to go in, especially in romance. Because I feel like we are really affected by those that we fall in love with and those that we romantically involve ourselves with. We become them way quicker than we even become our friends. You know what I mean? So if you're always focused on this person who isn't really benefiting your life or who brings you down or doesn't see your vision, that starts to become your mind frame. That starts to become the way you believe in your dreams and what you're going after. The unsaid. Showing I love you or like you without physically saying it. Didn't say it yet. I just pictured somebody's ex coming back. I don't think you guys were out of contact necessarily. I just think that there was like a strained communication, and I think now they're coming back and they're going to try to express their emotions. That may only be for a few of you, but that's what I'm feeling. You may be really getting that intense connection with someone from the past, but I really don't sense that you should go back to this person if you're considering it. I think that you are going somewhere else, somewhere new, and no matter how well their intentions are, it don't fit, boo. Okay, and we have sweetheart. So again, see him coming with that flowers? That's what I was picturing. Somebody coming in like, hey, love you. Okay, maybe time for something new. Romance, infatuated, want you back. What did I say? I didn't even read this. Courting, a gentleman, a surprise, treating you well, sorry. Okay, yes, and I didn't even read that card. Swear to God, y'all. So I really do think that somebody's coming back, and as sweet as their apology is, take out that trash, honey. Okay, let them know this ain't that. That's over with. Especially if you know in your heart of hearts, if this person really doesn't have, what you're looking for going forward, then cut it. But if you see a future, I could see it working. It's possible, but I'm not sensing that for you, Aquarius, okay? So let's go ahead and get you some encouraging messages. What does Aquarius need to know for January 2021? Any other messages for Aquarius? And thank you. You are very close to achieving your goal. Yay! Okay, give this moon, boo. So let's see what that mean, because I don't know this deck by heart, okay? Period. And I ain't ashamed to say it, okay? It says, I know that I'm on the right track. What I say? Now is a good time to review your plans. Keep the momentum going as you move towards your dreams. Stay focused, man. It's a good time to start a new project. You need to get back into good health habits, okay? So get to eating your vegetables. Get your plans back together. Again, I just think some of you got off course for a second there. I know it may be hard to at this time, but I feel like if there's a way that you can self-motivate, you can definitely do that, because that'll be very helpful for you, okay? Thank you so much for watching this. If you resonated with this reading, please go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe below. I love you, and I hope you're having an amazing day. Bye.